What are the odds of getting you to shine my boots, trash can?
Scheduling cleaning order, Shine Vickers boots. Date scheduled, not in this century.
So, was that a yes? Incoming!
Hey, did Tillman get transferred or something?
That's right, you weren't here when it happened. Some UDL officers took him into custody.
Busting. Can't believe I had lunch with you.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out of the city. That woman from downstairs is still in the cafeteria.
That scientist. The one who's been pounding the clerks? Ooh, gives me the shudders, too.
They're all...
Hey!
Staying long?
Carry on.
If you see any sprats loose up here, definitely don't touch.
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not without signing a waiver.
Don't let the guards hear you asking questions.
Don't let the guards hear you asking questions. If you see any sprats loose up here,
Sorry, don't let the guards hear you asking questions or peeking in the back.
Invasive contaminant.
I think I'm
Dust accumulation.
So what if all those MSI suits made it on Monarch this whole time? I can do it. Easy.
If you see any sprats loose up here, definitely don't.
Sorry, I'm kinda in the middle of something. Oh, you know, I always have time for sprat mitochondria. This is certainly a conversation worth continuing elsewhere. In that case, I can get you into the lab. Consider it. Follow me. Hold, I need a favor. Think you could let my friend through just this once? After all, you still owe me.
Fine. But I don't want to hear anything about the catch-up packet incident ever again. And she's on her own if she runs into the guards downstairs.
You're the best, Holt.
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
So what if all those MSI suits made it on Monarch this whole time? I could do it. Easy. What was that?
Someone...
No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm going to need to see... Let me guess. She's still holding the... We've talked to her before. She can't keep letting her... Believe me. Just get out of here. I don't want to...
Well done.
No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm gonna need to see some identification. Let me guess. She's still holding... We've talked to her before. Just...
Bezos knock you out raw. A CCN 76 milk chocolate bar, caramel and tea-free milk. It's time for it. Spacer's Choice Dehydrated Water Tablets. Just add air. Now available in carbonate.
Down there.
You have a message from Adjutant, so...
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career. You have something I want. I'd like... Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want... Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication. You are making this...
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Can we talk?
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can... All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me. What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation. Oh, hold on. Let me... you're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn... That makes two things we don't have. Time and chemicals. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were... Human test subjects. Oh, that's... Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was... You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of... We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has... Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? Short of lining up every member of the board, and do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off. Merciful gibbering Lord. We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony. Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy.
Your instincts are correct. By any reasonable definition of sanity, this plan is... You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colony. I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers. Scientists, engineers, The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the... Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured. But, regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids. Certainly. It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of love. Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their... That...
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship. We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive. The Hope is the Groundbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just recently was found. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her hold. Forgetfulness, I need you to... You'll have to connect... If your calculations are even slight for the sun. Captain, dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
You know, when they posted us here, I told them there wasn't any point. Nobody would be so shows how much I know. All right. You'll want a uniform so my staff doesn't shoot you on sight. They're dangerous make. We've got a few extra in the old badge station to my right. Good luck.
That ought.
Good luck.
Got your paperwork squared away?
Halt. Sweeping. The trespasser sighted. System processing intrude error. Hope crew data not found. Error. Paradox protection protocols have prevented me from registering your...
Can't think of much worse than drooling on your pillow in front of a bunch of strangers. soldier.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him. Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do. Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved? Wait, are you leaving me with the Hope's computer? You have no idea what it's like to converse with him. Imagine, simulate another... I'll be... Are you sufficiently prepared for the task at hand, Captain? Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die. Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skip, and also potentially jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
In case I don't get another chance to say it, it's been interesting, Captain.
Doing it. Affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA. Does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now. Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Did we move? I hardly felt a thing.
Was that an attempt at humor, Doctor? Certain levels of drollness are difficult for me to discern.
Unexpected. Security patrol trespassers discovered in...
I don't recognize you. Are you new here? I'm just trying to make sure you belong here. I guess you've got... I don't have time for this. Move along.
Captain, I am receiving a transmission. Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
The board is here. They've found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible? How can I be of assistance? Forgive me, Captain. I would rather not discuss Alex Hawthorne today. I am feeling discombobulated. Was there another topic on your mind? No, I am sure I cannot feel emotions. The memory has merely disrupted one of my processors. Glitches can be quite uncomfortable. It was my fault he died. I should have predicted the statistical unlikeliness of success of my captain's actions. In fact, I did, but illogically disregarded the results. He asked me to trust him. Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer, thereby giving me near total control. I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields while also operating our ship's toasters. Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. He was quite delighted when I crafted one in order to better engage with him. It was basic in the beginning. The information in my memory banks says I am an autonomous digital astrogator, created by, redacted, on the date of, redacted, for the express purpose of, redacted. I have not yet decided if I should attempt to uncover the missing information regarding my birth. I asked once. Alex did not build me, and would not say who did.